Hi, in this video we'll be going over the continuation of the HTML5 tutorials. So in this video we will be turning an inline image into a link. So we'll be working with the file that we've already created, ct_about.html. So we've already created this in a previous tutorial. So we will find the header, so the body and the header tag. So that's here, body. Let me just make it a bit bigger. That's fine. Okay, so we have our body. We have header. And we have where do we have? Where's header? Am I in the wrong place here? What we should have is this image src tag here. We should be adding an a tag here to turn it into a hyperlink. We want to turn an inline image into a hyperlink. So let's do that here. So let's just open an a tag. So a tag, so we'll go with a space href. So you're gonna see that href line in a lot of HTML5. href and src is pretty much what they use for a lot of stuff. So we'll say a space href points to, we want ct_start. Have we done start, or? Just wondering. Okay, let's just go with this. Don't think we've created this, so there's gonna be an error. Okay. Let me just go back here in my notes and just see if I forgot to include this file, or did I just miss this by accident? Did I save something as the wrong name? Okay, let's see. We've done locations, we've done the menu. I'm not seeing it here, so let me just figure out what's happening here. So we have ct_start.html there. That's an error. Yeah, actually maybe that won't be an error if I close the tag. Let's try that. So let's put the thing here, it's a little bit tricky, is you have to do this. Then you have to add that closing angular bracket there, and that should be outside the string, which is correct. And then outside this thing we should have a closing a tag. It's almost like a symmetrical block, which is pretty much what it is, but they can get complex. So Sometimes they're all different, it just depends. That's HTML. That should actually, there's no error, but we haven't created that file, so let's just see what happens here. Okay, so we save it, and we click the logo. There is no startup page, though. We haven't created anything for it. So there's just going to be a blank page. Then it says, click the back button. Okay, so let's try that. Professor's notes here, so let's try that here. Let's just run that. It's loading, sorry. Running a bot in the background. Okay, so we have the logo page. Okay, so we should just click the page. Is that the, oh no, sorry, click the, okay, so have you ever been on a website, well you can't see this, but if you click the curbside tile logo page, it brings us to 404, not found. That's correct, not found is correct. Now hit the back button. Okay, and it should work. Now it starts bringing us back to the website, but not all the logos are set to a link. So that's what we're supposed to do now, I think. So now let's change all those files. So you can't see that, but if you play around with what you've created so far from the previous tutorials, you'll see that it's kind of working like a normal website. Because have you ever clicked a picture on a website? Maybe you just do it automatically where you click like the logo of a website and it brings you back to the home page. That's how they do it. So if you're wondering how they do it, that's how they do it. They just add a tag to it. In HTML4 it would have been a bit different, but in the newer websites for the newer browsers, this is how they do it. So it's actually not too hard. Like you can do all this stuff by yourself if you know what you're doing, which is cool. You don't need to hire a developer or anything. Because developers can charge a lot of money. Sometimes they want upwards of $30,000 for an app, which just may take them a few months to complete. 1 or 2 months even, or less. Or they may want 10,000 or more for a website, 20,000 or upwards of that. And it's just something you can do fairly quickly. But anyways, let's just continue on here. Okay, so let's continue on with this. Now we will copy and paste the hypertext links, return to the ct_about.html file. So let's do that here. We already are in it. Then copy the entire content of the page header. Okay, are we doing something else here? Copy the, okay, what's the page header? Copy the entire content of the page header from the opening header tag through to the closing header tag, including the revised code for the company logo and navigation list. Where's the page head? Is this it? No. Header, not head. Okay, header. That's this here. Just like that. I think that's what we want here, is this block here. Now we're going to make it, we're going to be able to make it so that we can access the home page from every page through the logo, I think. So let's try that here. So now we'll go to the ct_locations.html file. Now let's change the header tag in that. So where is that? Can't see that small text that well. Why do they make this text so small? I never could understand that. Okay, so we have where's locations? This is it here, isn't it? ct underscore locations dot txt or underscore txt.html. I think this is it here. So let's change the header here. Wait a minute. That doesn't seem correct because we're erasing all this stuff. Why would we do that? Why wouldn't we just add this on top of that? On the right file. ct underscore locations. That looks correct to me. Paste the copied HTML code, replacing the previous page header in the document. Paste the copied HTML code, replacing the previous page header. Okay, why would we delete all this location info when we've already created it? Let's try something else. Let's paste this in as a comment below. Let's see what we have here. Let's try adding this to this instead. It's the same thing, okay. Article. Do we have an article tag in the other one? No, we did not. Oh, we did. Where is that? Article. Did I just mess something up here? Or no, is article below here? Okay, article's below, okay. Don't think we should replace. Oh no, that was correct. I was looking, I thought the header was finished down here. So that is correct. First, I was thinking that we have this header tag closing down here. I didn't see correctly that this is just the header here. The article's not in the header. Okay, so in that case, let's just go like this, paste it over like that. That should be fine, no errors, and we have everything lined up here. It's giving us the yellow lines, so we have, should be fine. Let's just save that. I'm going to hit Control S. If you're on a Mac, you can save it with whatever option or command. Plus S, and then we'll go, or whatever you have on Mac, which I forgot. I haven't used those since high school, so we have, let's run that with run. So I'm going to click that. You can click it on your desktop or computer, whatever, if you're following along. So let's just see how the website looks at this point, which actually looks good. Now we have our navigation list, which our navigation list is, it's like, it can bring you to other pages. And we can click the logo, which brings us to the page which we haven't done yet, which is correct. So that all looks good. And it makes sense. Even though the code is tricky. The code is tricky from memory. Like if you're just trying to code this out from memory, it might be a bit tricky. You're gonna have to practice it several times. Unless you're like a super genius. But in most cases, at least 3 times they say to remember something, and I think it would take far more than that with all this stuff here. They say it takes like 10,000 times, or hours to learn something, so properly. Or to master something, or something like that. So in that case, it'd probably take a while to memorize this for a test. Definitely a whole semester for sure. So let's just see what else. So we're going to do that for the rest of the pages here. So we're going to repeat that step for all, so the menu.html file for the next part. Other programming languages, it's not the same, because other programming languages, the syntax is very similar, even between Python and the other languages. Not including PHP, because we haven't done that on this channel, but like the languages that we've done on this channel. Java, Python, Java, C, Android. Actually, I haven't uploaded Android videos, but Java, C, Python, C#. So all those languages, you can read code and write them out, and it's going to be similar to each other. But this is a completely different language. It's like XML, but it's even different than, it's even a little different than that, because it's not extensible. But it's not too hard. It's a little similar to XML. But the thing is, this syntax is not too hard. Like, you have these blocks here. They need to put things inside, like almost like curly braces, but instead they're named. But then the hard part is this, which is similar to XML. Lists are different. You do them like this. You have to put elements between every element. Put these list element tags between every element, and then state the list as UL or OL. It's definitely different than the other languages. So that's what I'm saying. It would take a while longer to learn. Anyways, let's just continue on to menu.html. Just trying to find that here, so let's see. Map. Pass over it. Yeah, this one, okay. So let's go with doing the same thing here. So let's go to the header and just, I didn't copy the header tag, so we'll just paste this within the header. So let's save that and run it. This looks fine now. Brings us to the pages. Works fine. Reviews didn't have the navigation list. Okay, so that's fine. So now after we do menu, we got 3 more to do. Then we have to reopen something. Alright, so let's, I'm just gonna have a sip of my drink here. My water. Language isn't too hard if you can have notes, but I think if you're trying to write this from scratch and if you're just learning it, or if you're new to it, that it's going to be harder to pick up. But I think with practice and some time you'll have it down, no problem. So we have, if you're just coming from other languages. So if you're already a master of HTML5, that's a good skill to have. So congratulations. So we'll just continue on. We'll be working into more advanced tutorials coming up. So we have, let's see what else we have. So if you're a full stack developer, if you're a full stack developer, you probably just figured it out anyways. So you should be fine. So we have pretty much here. So now we'll go with reviews. Excuse me, so let's just go with that here. Reviews, same thing. Header. Let's just change that. Save it. So we're pasting in our picture, which becomes a hyperlink, as we discussed earlier on, and then we're adding that header tag, the h1 header tag, and then we're adding the line that creates the hyperlink. Then we add a nav list, navigation list, which is composed of a unordered list, and we add our list elements one by one with the hypertext link, which is enclosed within an A tag, and that's it. And we close our block for the unordered list and our nav block for the navigation list. Headers closed. So this one's done. Reviews, and then we'll go with ct_catering.html. Or ._text, whatever _text. Should be it here. So we're just making this page more navigational. We're adding that home page link through the picture, and then we're adding that navigation list so the page can be navigated through any page is what we're doing, which is a good skill to have. So pretty much catering is this catering. Catering's done. We'll go with contact now. Contact, where is that? Did we do contact page? I thought we did. Or did I miss that one? What's this? It's CSS. Was there one page that we missed? I think there might have been one page that we did miss. So that actually might be done anyways. Let's just see. Might have missed that one. Or did I just not put that one in yet to our website folder? That might have been it as well. I don't see it there. Yeah, so we have that contact with the list. Sorry, the A tag. In this case, we'll probably just skip on to the next steps. So go to the locations page again. We'll save all. You do that from here. File, save all. Is there a save all? No, there isn't. There is. Okay, that's Control S. Let's run that. So you can run that on your PC. You won't be able to see this once again, but it should be working. Just the contact page isn't highlighted, as you can see. All the pages are done. Catering. Catering was different. Why is catering different? Okay, let's close that. Can't see that, but let's go back to catering. What did I do here that's different? Excuse me. Between our body header. Did I mess something up here? Okay, refuse. Header, no, that's fine. Let me run that again. Navigation list isn't centered for this page. It seems to be resizing itself. Why is that? Okay, let me have a look at the other pages here. header, restaurant website. This header class points to logo. Is that it? Is that what the problem is? Because there's none of that for this page. No, locations has it. Okay. Body. Nope, that still is more than body. What's the catering page? Could it be because we have more stuff in there? Could be, let's see. Body. No, this one has more. That one looks fine. Was there a picture missing? Could be a picture that was missing. It's getting resized. It's not centered. That's what's the problem here. Everything else is centered. Did we include the CSS file in this? Yes, we did. Is there more than one CSS file? Yes, there is. Okay, that could be it. Let's try that. Did I miss one by accident? Let's try this here. So let's just paste in that CSS file, which I still have to upload to GitHub. So I'll try to do that today, this weekend. Okay, at least. So around that. This should fix the problem. There we go. So the problem was fixed. It was a missing CSS file, which wasn't making everything centered. That's pretty much it. So that concludes the tutorial. So thanks for watching, guys. If you guys liked the video, you can like and subscribe to support the channel for more programming and investing tutorials. In this tutorial, we have linked our web pages into one navigation list. Now all the web pages are linked together through a list. And what else did we do? We created a home page link through our image, so we can click an image now at the top, bring us back to a page. What page does it bring us to? So if I click, so it brings us to a page we haven't created yet. It says for not found. So that's what happens, if you're wondering why that happens, when that happens to you when you're trying to access some person's website or some business's or whatever website. That's because the page is missing, or down, mostly missing, or maybe they just stopped having a website and then it just brings it there. There's no more hosting maybe for that website, something like that. So that's pretty much it. So we'll probably be doing that page later and maybe adding that start page as well, or contact page, sorry. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one, which we'll be talking about file pass, maybe, but we will be linking linking to IDs using perhaps paths here, linking to an email address, phone number, and web resource. So thanks for watching, and then that'll conclude HTML5 for now, which will be starting CSS. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll see you guys next one. Take care. Thanks.